Welcome to Nana's Angels. The name comes from my grandchildren who I believe God sent to me as little angels to comfort and love me and to give me someone to protect and love after my children grew up. The purpose of my channel is to try to help any lost child or child that has been harmed. I truly believe that children are a gift from God. They are angels sent from above. And this is also a platform for you to have a place for your opinions, feelings, and thoughts without criticism or ridicule. Please feel welcome. I hope you stick around, and love, hugs, and prayers to everyone for all the cases, for all the lost children, for all the children who are hurting. Become one of Nana's angels and a warrior for the children. Like, subscribe, and share.
Did he do evict your daughter?
Yeah, she should have been out.
Sure did, and the boyfriend. Okay, and he's trying to make a lot of. I blow it out. I blow up several photos and putting them on posters. When I go to the police department and asking them why they feel that that's not a chargeable offense. Why these babies, 20 months old. I've never seen a baby have such life, ever.
And his mama does.
And his mama did it. And you knew it was going on because her own post on September 18th was very, very telling.
How many times did he play in this road that people see him out here by himself while your daughter laid in there neglecting her son?
And you knew it and still left that child here, alone with the monster. That's what you did, Billy Joe. You can't take that back, baby. But what you can do is you can do the right thing. That's what you can do. You can make a decision right now that you want to fight for your grandson. You can stand next to us as we are seeking justice for him, if you so chose. I guarantee your choice is going to be not to do it.
Nope, and you're going to end up with more time than her. Watch. You're culpable, whether you want to believe it or not. You are just as responsible for the state and trusted you with this baby. And you let him know, and your trashy daughter was the one beating on you. His mama, the one that was supposed.
How much mental and emotional damage does it cause a child to be exposed to yelling, cursing, and fighting on a daily basis for weeks on end? How much damage do you think they've done those children in that neighborhood on a daily basis for weeks on end? Look, I know that most of the protesters have children. I know at least 2 of the creators that are protesting have children. And I know they love those children. I would say most of the protesters down there love their children. And that the whole purpose of them being down there is to try and get justice for this baby, Quinton. But in the process of their freedom of speech or their constitutional right to protest or whatever you may want to call it, what are they doing to the children in that neighborhood? And if there are no children in the neighborhood, there has got to be at least elderly people there. What do you think it's doing to them? Now, I looked up, and the only thing I could find about yelling and cursing and fighting in front of children was about the parents. I could not find anything about what damage it might do as far as like a neighbor doing this and your children having to listen to it. You know why that is? It's because the rest of the world doesn't normally do this. The most likely place to find actions like this is in the worst neighborhoods of the cities. And that normally is directly connected to drugs and alcohol. For the most part, normal, calm, cool, and level-headed people do not act like this on a daily basis. And they definitely do not go to somebody else's neighborhood and scream and yell and beg for somebody to be drug out by the hair of their heads. You've got to understand there are police in this neighborhood every day. There's been over 50 calls since this circus began. With all the screaming and the yelling and the fighting and the cops coming and going and arresting people, think of what it is doing to those children that are having to witness it. No, they may not be directly connected, but they are looking out their windows and they're hearing it. What is it doing to those children? What damage have they already done? Mental and emotional damage have they done to children or elderly in that neighborhood? Just a question I would love.
it feel taking the life of your son? Watching the life of him go out. I'm just curious, did that make you feel good? No remorse. No sympathy. You are one cold-hearted bitch. Look at her. She can't even shed a tear. Sick. Not one tear for that little boy right there. Not one tear for that little boy right there. Not one tear for that little boy that this woman killed and slaughtered. And I have a funny feeling you beat him to death. You're a sick, twisted bitch, and you know what? You get everything. When you go to jail, all those women in jail that are about to own you, that's what you get. And you're going to see my face. Remember Bullhorn Betty. Because you damn sure already forgot about Quinton. You sick bitch.
And she's still my daughter.
Yes, the fuck I did it. Yes, the fuck I did it. I did to this very fucking day. Look at that, how I fucking feel.
Leilani. No, she did not, y'all. She did not. No, she didn't.
I did not.
No, she didn't. I know for a fact because I checked them. I checked them from head to toe. Because I always do.
Wait, there's a trial.
Because I always check them. I check them from head to toe. Because I always do.
Wait, there's a trial.
Because I always do.
This is your grandbaby.
We want that baby. That's not Billy Joe.
This ain't your family. This ain't your baby. Come on now, look at me. This is your baby. Y'all pulling out this yard. This is your family. How the fuck do you not care? Hey, Leilani. How do you not care? Dad, where you at, Dad? Pull me over, bitch. I'm in the truck. What's that, bitch? Pull me over.
Why aren't you looking for that baby? Why aren't y'all looking for him, huh? Hey, what's Quinton's favorite color?
Oh, Dolly's assaulting her! Oh! Dolly just assaulted her bullhorn! Clip that shit!
Stupid bitch.
Whoa, Dolly!